Living with HIV has its challenges, but it also means dealing daily with the stigma that the general public harbors, based on outdated fears of HIV. Fear, reminiscent of the 80s when HIV was a death sentence, continues to plague the general public. Medical science has proven most of the earlier fears were unfounded, and the development of highly effective medications has changed the reality of HIV. Transmission of the virus in a social setting is virtually impossible. Go ahead, hug, shake hands, sit down to a meal together. I promise you won't get cooties. Social stigma also comes from other people with an HIV diagnosis. Recent studies suggest nearly half of HIV positive individuals refuse to date another person who has HIV. Besides social stigma, there is that little voice playing inside the head like a stuck record. You have HIV. You're dirty. Shame on you. You're worthless. The voice never stops. Half the population won't date you. Friends and family no longer have anything to do with you. That's a lot to deal for an individual who swallows a fistful of prescription pills 3 or more times a day. He or she has blood drawn more times in a single month than most people have extracted in their entire life. This person also is on a first-name basis with the entire hospital staff, including the housekeepers. The next time a fading memory crosses your mind of the friend or relative who lives across town, you know, the one you haven't seen or since you heard they had HIV, just be aware. Those same memories are vivid images for an individual with HIV. That's all they have to cling to because you're no longer a part of their life. I ask you, is it fair to punish a person living with HIV by adding unnecessary stigma? HIV is a virus, not a crime. My name is Thele. I'm an HIV/AIDS advocate living in Austin, Texas. I'm HIV positive, and I know stigma. I live with it every single day. My dream is for a world free of stigma. Until that time comes, I'd like for you to remember this fact. HIV is a virus. Stigma kills.